You are tuning in to the You Are Loved podcast, where we hope to bring love and kindness to the world.
Welcome to another edition of the You Are Loved podcast. So, it seems to be, well, on the last two anyways. So I'm on StreamYard and I started the intro and I'm wondering why stuff isn't going live and stuff isn't playing online, my LinkedIn and all this stuff. And it's just showing these errors. And 30 minutes into my conversation with Kenya, I realized I did not hit go live. So this is just absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, it was an amazing conversation. We are going to do it again. And she has just some amazing insight just in the small clip that we do have for her. And she's had such an amazing life. She's had ups and downs, and she's just been able to weather through it all and been able to achieve freedom. And she has multiple streams of income. So you definitely want to check out the rest of this that got recorded live and be able to just take it from there. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the You Are Love podcast. And you are definitely going to love this conversation. And so we hope you enjoy it. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And be sure to get signed up for our You Are Loved journal. It's a free 21-day transformational journal. And with that, those individuals that are on the list are going to have an opportunity to get the first planner, which we think is absolutely amazing. So we'll talk to you soon.
A body to go with it.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then it's not about always about the money. It's about the choices and the things you can do with the money. You know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So just being here at my mom's house, we went to see my dad and check on him. And now we're just going to hang out. I helped her get a refrigerator. It's a bunch of administrative things I'm going to do while I'm here for the next couple of days. And that's what it's all about. And that's why I always was passionate about network marketing, because the goal was this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was to be able to have the freedom and be able to have the space to be able to do what you want and to not be locked down. I know when I've had a job where that was when I was in Florida for like a year. I was, and I'm still with the company, but I'm able to work from home now. But just driving into Miami every day and having to just go into an office was like just literally driving me nuts. I just couldn't take it.
That wasn't you.
Yeah. So
you went back to Miami?
I was in Florida and Fort Lauderdale and stuff like that last year from March until February of this year when everything changed. And I was able to come back to working from home, and I'm still all over the place anyways. So, but now I'm closer to my dad, which is what I wanted, because my dad is starting to lose his memory a little bit and stuff like that. And I need to be, within at least 3 hours. I'm 3 hours away from him. So I need to have that flexibility. And then the flexibility, we go down to Florida. I go, I'm here and all that stuff as well. So yeah.
That's right. That's good, Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm proud of
so
you.
Having that flexibility. Yeah. Thank you. Having that flexibility is everything. So,
we can't get away from the money. Like a lot of times people say, oh, money's not everything. I mean, well, it's up there with oxygen.
Yeah.
Like what can you really do without money? Like, what can you really, like, even the Bible says money answers all things.
Yeah. You have to it offers peace of mind when you have it. When you don't have it, you're stressed. You are stressed. So
it's a different kind of stress too.
It's a different kind of stress. Yeah.
It's depression will even creep in on you if you don't have the money just to take care of your basic needs, basic stuff,
Yeah.
And, as women, getting our hair done, that's basic.
Yeah.
That's not that's not a luxury. That's a necessity.
It's a necessity. Yeah. That,
And get
it's a
some color.
necessity, and your hair
True.
is an accessory. My hair is an
That's right.
accessory, right?
That's right. That's right. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. Okay.
And it's like when I'm at home and stuff like that by myself, my hair will be up in a bun, messy and all that stuff,
Right.
right? But when
Right.
I'm like out, okay, I need to look decent and my hair
Right.
will be
You need
down
to be
looking
decent. Yeah.
attractive, right?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely. So at the end of the day, it's not, oh, you about money. Well, I'm just about choices and about having options and having the freedom to, not have to ask a boss if I can go and help my mother for the day or for the
yeah,
week, or for the month, or for whatever. Like
yeah,
I'm just not built for that. It's never been in my DNA to be an employee. And I don't
yeah,
knock people who are employees. I just, let people know that if you want to have the freedom, the time, and the money to live your own life, you can.
and the benefit is you've tried a lot of different things. Not a lot, but you've tried a number of different things. Some worked, some didn't. And so people can always come to you and ask you for advice and stuff like that for like your ideas or whatever on different types of business opportunities,
Absolutely.
And speaking of that, you also have helped people get grants for their business.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes. So the last company I helped, he is a holistic doctor and he also manufactures his own herbal supplements. And I want to say that grant was about $20,000. That one was for the city of LA, I believe, or was it LA County? So each county, each state have different funding sources. And so I know mainly about California grant opportunities, but certain states I can find out what grants are available if I have a client that's really, really interested. And then there was another grant. There was a lot of grants during COVID. I helped my sister get $15,000 for her business. She doesn't have to pay back. I help a guy that works in her salon. He got $5,000. It was all based on income. The most powerful thing that you can do is have your business structured properly to get these grants, because a lot of them require tax returns. And that's why people don't get it, is because they don't have their paperwork together. And so tax returns, proper, whether it's your tax ID, if you run in either LLC or S Corp or a C Corp, make sure you're up to date with those. And that's one of the things I still do in my consulting business. I just actually helped another lady get her company started, and I did all her filings for Secretary of State, LLC, and we're waiting for the approval on that. And then I'll order her process her tax ID number and get all her corporate docs together. But you got to have that stuff so you can get this free money. It's there.
Operating agreements, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I put all that together for them, and I charge a flat fee, and then I don't make any recommendations on what you should get. I refer people to their CPA or their attorney. I just make sure you have the proper structure, the proper paperwork based on what you want for your business. So but the grant money is there. I've seen it. I've even gotten a grant myself. Wasn't a lot of money, but I got it. $2,000. I didn't have to pay it back. $2,500. I got 2 grants. And so, but they were based on my tax returns. And at the time, though, for those years, I had to report my real estate income, and I had only did about 2 or 3 transactions in real estate. And so I didn't make big money in real estate. And it was because I didn't want to hustle real estate. And right when I was getting my footing, COVID hit, and I wasn't interested in selling somebody a $2 million house that was worth $700,000.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that.
Your gut wouldn't let you do it.
No.
Because you knew you were just going to be putting them into a hole full of debt, and then that just wouldn't have worked out well for them.
No. And so now that the market has shifted a little bit, the challenge people are having now is the challenge people are having now is, the interest. But I tell people, who cares what the interest rates are? Can you afford the mortgage or not?
Yeah.
Interest, it's the affordability of the mortgage.
Yeah.
End of the day. And so
because you can always refinance it when interest rates go back down.
Absolutely. And I tell people, home ownership isn't for everybody. Don't rush and do that. If you don't think it's for you, you can't afford it, you want to move around and have some flexibility, and it's just not for everybody. I don't own a home anymore. I mean, I've never owned a home. I've had condos, But even when I had the money to go into the purchase of one, I just didn't feel it just didn't make sense to me to drop $30,000 down payment to turn around to pay 1,700 or 1,800 a month. Like I just felt like let me use that $30,000 to have to pay my rent for 2 years or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
In the event that I want to just get up and move and leave and start my life over somewhere else. So I feel like home ownership is not for everybody. It's for people who feel like it's for them.
Yeah.
Not the American dream says you got to have a home and you got to have this. No, the American dream is whatever you wake up and decide that it is for you.
Yeah.
It might be a penthouse in Manhattan. You know?
Yeah.
So
I have my condo here, but I rent out the room because I'm gone so much that it helps cover the bills and stuff here. So
absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. And so, and the same thing with down in South Florida, like my mom and my family, they all cover all the bills there. I'm not covering it because I don't live there. And even when I was staying on the couch, I'm still managing everything. So,
right.
And yeah, so like, I don't know. I look at real estate as another source of like income. And I guess partly
Absolutely.
because my mom has always had, like, since she's been on her own, she's always had roommates. So for me, it's, I'm kind of used to that, but it's just an additional stream of income coming
Absolutely.
in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I know of people who had homes and sold them, and they have 2 apartments where I live. They sold their $1 million houses during COVID and got 2 apartments. And I'm sure
2 of them?
2 apartments, one for the mom and dad and the younger child, and then 1 apartment for like the 20-year-olds.
Oh,
because they couldn't get an apartment big enough for everybody, so they got 2 apartments.
Yeah.
And so, and that's why I say to people, don't make it seem like you hear a lot of people say, and you hear a lot of realtors say, "Oh, renting, you're throwing money away." No, you got a roof over your head.
Yeah.
You're not throwing money away.
Yeah.
And then you can write off some stuff on your taxes if you own a business and you're running it from your home.
Yeah, for sure. You can write your rent off, your electricity, your internet, all of that.
Oh, you're not building any equity. Okay, you don't really own the house unless you don't have a mortgage. If you pay cash for it, then we can talk. But if the banks own your home and you don't pay that mortgage, do you really own that house?
I had someone call and they were like, they were interested in buying the home or whatever, my house. And they were like, a lot of they try to get you on lowball you and stuff on your house or whatever. Yeah. And I said, well, I have a trilateral relationship. I said, it's me, it's Fulton County, and it's my mortgage company. I said, these are the 3 people that own this condo.
That's right. That's right.
And best believe that Fulton County's on top, the mortgage company's second, and I'm on the bottom.
Right. They want those taxes. And then when you look at the word mortgage, it stands for death grip. Like if you have a 30-year mortgage, it's a 30-year death grip. If you struggling to pay it, like what's the point of having it? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I just think differently about it because I've owned condos and I've owned some homes in Atlanta when I was living there, and I've had Section 8 tenants. It's just, real estate to me, the best way to do it is to create a business around it. And like you said, buy it to rent it out. And I know big time realtors who don't own homes. And when they do own them, they're rented out.
Yeah.
They're not living in it.
Yeah.
And I just always loved living in communities that high rises in the lobby and the pool and the fire pits on the deck and the swimming pools. And I just love living in places like that where I feel comfortable and I feel safe. And I feel like I can just get up and go to Whole Foods down the street, and so that's
you like being in the city around convenience and luxury and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Yeah, that's why I like this area where I live in Sandy Springs, Atlanta area.
I love Sandy Springs.
It's just close enough to the city, but far enough out, but I still have everything I need.
Yep.
Super close.
Mm-hmm.
So now just one question before we wrap up. So like you went on this 7-day luxury retreat and you travel, you get away, you do spa days and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So beyond like immediate other style type immediate calming techniques, like what are some practices or habits that you have cultivated that help you maintain like a sense of peace, even, when things do get, chaotic and stuff like that, or in your past when they have gotten chaotic?
Um, what are some techniques that I do?
Yeah.
I have conversations with myself.
Okay.
I remind myself of who God called me to be. One of the conversations is, girl, are you going to jail? Or are you going to die? Is this going to kill you? Like certain situations, we overreact to things that haven't even happened yet. And
Yeah.
it's
A
one of the
lot.
one of the things that helped me was going through. I don't know if you heard of the Landmark Forum.
Yeah. I've been to that.
Yes, we both went.
I
Yeah,
think we went together.
yeah. Remember that? So
Yeah.
one of the things that I always go back to is tomorrow's not here yet.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's empty. And we could put in anything we want into tomorrow. And a lot of times we take yesterday's problems into tomorrow.
Yeah.
Empty. Like we can create whatever we want. And that's one of the reasons why I moved back home, because I had this fear of coming back home because I was like, oh, I'm not successful yet. And I was supposed to build this big Amway business and have all this money and lifestyle. And I'm embarrassed, blah, blah, blah. So one of the things one of my coaches told me is you have a say so in the outcome of your life. You have to say so. Meaning you have to say with your mouth what's going to happen. When I get home, I'm going to have the money to live 9 miles from the beach or live by the beach. I'm going to be able to do this. This is the plan. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. So what's helped me is the power of my mind and saying and reminding myself that I'm in control. I have the power to create whatever life I want based on what I'm thinking and what I'm saying and what I do. Because you can sit in the house all day long and think and say stuff, but you still got to put action. I still had to go get a license to do whatever I did.
Yeah.
And so it's just the power of having it in my mind that this is what I want to do. And this is the lifestyle that I want, and just not letting up. And what's the worst thing that can happen? If you can't pay a bill, what's going to happen?
I mean, they're not going to kill you.
Not going to kill you. You're going to go to jail?
No.
What's the two worst?
Unless it's a license or something like that, or probation, then you're going to jail.
What's the worst thing? Jail and death. To me, jail and death, and major sickness. So not paying your bill, you're not gonna get sick. You can make yourself sick from the stress.
Yeah.
If they cut your lights off, go get some candles.
Yeah.
Have a candlelit dinner. And then be creative. Call United Way 211. I had to call them a lot. And they connected me with churches that helped me pay bills, or nonprofit organizations that helped me, utility assistance. I've been through all of that, of that. And it's a reminder that, no matter what you go through, as long as you believe that you're supposed to have what you desire, you can't stop till you get it.
Yeah.
Why quit? Quit for what? Yeah. And so, but I appreciate this conversation. It's been very, very refreshing.
Yeah, it's great.
Realize what we've gone through and what we've accomplished. And it's just a great opportunity to just reconnect and share, and hopefully someone's empowered to, keep doing what they know they're called to do and what they desire. And we just getting started, Jackie.
So
I just turned 50 in January. We just getting started.
Oh, I'm 6 months older than you. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so if someone wanted to learn about, they have their own business or whatever, and they want to learn about getting grants, or they want to understand how to protect themselves with disability insurance, or, if they want to put a nice travel package together, what are some ways that they can either learn more about that stuff or get in touch with you?
The best way is call me, 323-840-5946. My travel page is kjonthego.com, or email Kenya@kjonthego.com.
Okay. Awesome. Message me that, and then I'll make sure I update the
Okay. You want me to text it to your
subscriptions and
phone or
stuff.
send it in the Facebook?
Yeah, either way, whatever's easier
Okay,
for you.
perfect.
So,
Perfect.
all right. Well, thank you so much, Kenya, for hopping on. Appreciate it. This has been
Welcome.
amazing.
Yes, it has.
And
let's come back when I come to Atlanta, or if you come out here.
now, do you use a planner at all?
I use Calendly.
Calendly. Okay. All right. Okay.
You mean like to book my calendar, or
No, just in general, like for your daily life, like my friend, she uses uses a handheld calendar. So
I have them, but I'm never consistent with them. But I would
yeah,
be open to it if
she
it was
puts
something
everything
that-
like
if it was something that drew me to it, because I really do like handwritten and have something that can keep me, on track that I can go to. But I've been, putting everything in my phone, but I love them. It's just being consistent with them. So
I'm going to send you one that we have. So I just kind of want to announce that we are putting together a planner that we're about to launch. It's an 18-month planner, and it talks about self-love, business goals, family life. It has a daily routine.
Is it a hardcover?
It's going to be a hardcover, and we're going to create it to having a binder. We're about to do launch for pre-sales for it.
Okay.
And then it's about to and then it's a binder, so that way if you need to replace pages or something like that, I want people to be able to have that flexibility. So like, say you need some more daily routine pages, you can get access to that, or whatever. So so stay tuned. People can go. We're about to launch our page, but it'll be for our planner. It's going to be youarelovedplanner.com. That's going to go directly for our pre-sales page. So we'll put that out there.
I definitely support it.
Throw that out there. So,
awesome.
All right. Thanks, Kenya. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Take care,
everyone. Yep. And have a wonderful day. We're about to do the outro. All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of You Are Loved. If you have any topic ideas or would like to be a guest on the show, please hit us up on Instagram at youareloved.store.